our studies. And we go to to our presentation. And so do you see the slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it full screen?
No, ma'am.
No. Then let us make it like this. What about now?
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm. Okay, so we were discussing the reasons why doctors should know about some details of these details about a patient's life, and we stopped with the hobbies that can help to understand how a person relaxes, or are there any activities that can cause the illness? What about alcohol? Why is it important to ask about alcohol?
If there is an
Yes.
to know whether he is addicted to that, or and the presence of alcohol also affects the blood pressure and the blood circulation and whole body activity. So to know that whether the person has any alcohol addiction, or how much he consumes really, to know the complete body function, we should know whether the person has an alcohol addiction or not.
Exactly, yes, okay. Mhm. So before treatment, the doctor should remove the cause of the illness. So, okay, and about money problems, how is health and money problems, how are they connected?
If people are affected from the money, if they have a loss of money, they will start to smoke, and they will start to live a separate life because they don't have money, and they will start to drink, or they'll start to smoke. So this may also cause.
And also, ma'am,
Yes.
that will increase the stress.
Yes, it causes the problems, they cause stress. Exactly, okay. Well, so now I would like you to look at this, just this slide, and write questions about about these issues: home, occupation, hobbies, and so on. So please, I'll give you 5 minutes to write the questions, and then so we'll see what you have written. Okay, start please. Is it clear what to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Well, are you done with the questions? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let us just start with questions about home. What are they? Who can read questions about home?
Home, we can ask them that is there anyone in your home who drinks or smokes, or is there anyone who has already this diseases?
Mhm.
And some of the diseases are actually hereditary diseases. So if some of their parents or their grandparents is having the diseases, this may spread to the younger ones.
Mhm. Okay, good. So, or we can ask if the person lives, do you live with somebody, or the members of your family, or on your own? So it's also important.
Yeah,
Mhm.
ma'am. And also we can ask that what type of house is that? Is there is one family living together, or is there any other family with you? And also we can ask that if there is many stairs. And
Why?
also we can ask,
Why should you ask about stairs?
ma'am, if there is the person may have leg pain or the lower limb pain while having, if there
Okay.
is a state, the person may feel may have lower limb pain. And also we can ask that where the location of the house is there any hills or steep to reach into your home.
Mhm.
So due to which the person may have breathing problems. And so we can ask this kind of questions also related to home.
Okay, good. What about occupation? Just the questions.
You can ask about
What is your
occupation, what type of
Okay.
occupation they done, and to know the allergic reactions of occupation when they work in mining or like that.
How
To
do you
know
ask
about
about,
the
I'm sorry to interrupt, how do you ask about allergic reactions connected with occupation? What's the question?
do you have any allergy related to your occupation?
Allergy to occupation or what?
Mining.
Have you come across any allergies while you are working?
Okay. Yes. Is it all about occupation? Any more ideas? Mhm,
And if
Is your
the
job
and
stressful?
is it more
Mhm.
stressful?
Yes. Okay.
What about your duty time?
Mhm, I see. What about hobbies?
Ma'am,
What are
also
your
What
hobbies
are
to
your
release?
hobbies and
Mhm,
how often you play the games? If
okay.
playing games is a hobby, how often you play that game?
Okay. What else?
And do you find times to spend it to do your hobbies like that?
Mhm,
what do you do to relax?
exactly.
How long, ma'am?
Mhm. So about alcohol, what's the question like?
Are you
Are
addicted
you
to alcohol? How often you are using alcohol, or from which age you
When
are?
did you start?
actually, what type of alcohol do you use? How
Mhm.
many times in a day?
Maybe about addiction, it's not good to start with, are you addicted? You just, no one says just, yes, I am addicted. So just with some getting general information, do you drink alcoholic? Alcohol? Yes, just in general.
Ma'am, usually how many units you drink in a time, ma'am?
Okay.
You tried stopping drinking alcohol,
Mhm,
and
yes.
how long it lasted?
It's very important. About money problems.
Do you have
And do you
Do you have any
And is there
financial
any
problem?
financial difficulty to cope up with the treatment plan?
Okay. About changes in habits.
Is everything going good in your life?
Have you changed any of your daily habits? And why did you change it recently?
Yes.
And what is the reason?
So have you had any
Are you do-
changes that influenced your health? Yes. Mhm.
Are
Okay.
you doing anything new from before? Have you started anything new that change your lifestyle? Have you started new hobbies like that?
Yes, and that just causes the illness. Okay, now you have written the questions. Now, please, I would like you to work like you ask your group mates the questions. So, for example, one person asks a question and says the name of the group mate who you are asking question, and then the group mate answers the question, and in his or her turn asks another question and also names the another student who he or she asks. Do you understand? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Let us just start with Asna. The first question about home, please. Asna, are you here? Is Asna here or is she absent?
He's here, ma'am.
Okay, please, your question about home. Do you have any questions? Have you written any questions, Asna? Okay, Shamisha, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
So please, you start.
Questions about home, ma'am.
Yes.
Is there any problem in your home? Any family issues?
Okay, whom are you asking?
Patient, ma'am.
Name the person in your group. Whom would you like to ask this question?
Ramisha, ma'am.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
Will you answer, please?
Can you ask?
Is there any problem in your home? Any family issues?
Mhm.
No, I have no other problems in my house.
Okay. So, Ramisha, your question about occupation.
Yes, ma'am. What about your work? Do you have any problem there?
So should you start with asking about problems or just ask some more general question? Because sometimes people don't work, so you should find it out. So what should the question be like? Whether the person...
What, ma'am?
Yes?
Can you repeat once more?
Sometimes people don't work and you should find out whether they work or not. The question should be more general. How can you find
Yes.
out? Yes? What is the question like, Ramisha?
Yes, ma'am. Are you work anywhere?
Are you working now? Yes? Mhm. Who are you asking?
I am asking to Ansila.
Mhm.
Hello, Ansila.
So answer the question, please, Ansila.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Are you working anywhere?
No.
No. Okay. Ansila, your question about hobbies, please.
Okay.
So the connection is bad. Mhm. I'm sorry. So let us listen to John Farvin. Question about hobbies.
Yes, ma'am. Let me ask you, Sinju, what are your hobbies?
Mhm.
My hobby is dancing as well as drawing.
Okay. So Sinju, your questions about alcohol.
I would like to ask the question to Hepzibah.
Mhm.
Do you consume alcohol?
No, I don't.
Mhm. Okay, Hepzibah, your question about money problems.
Yes, ma'am. Are you in short of money?
Mhm. Whom are you asking?
I'm asking to Hala.
Mhm.
No, this treatment plan is okay for me.
Mhm.
Uh,
So, and changes in habits.
yeah, ma'am. Have you changed anything recently in your life?
Mhm. Whom are you asking?
Ma'am? To Danish.
Okay. Change.
Yes, ma'am. I didn't change any habits, ma'am.
Mhm. You haven't moved to
Yeah.
Kazakhstan yet, yes. Mhm.
Not, ma'am.
I see. By the way, do you plan to move to our country? So, would you
Yes,
like?
ma'am. By January.
Mhm. And so, are there any news or when will it happen?
By January, ma'am. Some of our friends are already there in Kazakhstan right now.
Your friends who study medicine?
Yes, ma'am. In our same batch.
I see. Mhm. Okay, good. Now let us just, if we move to the next slide. So here there is, we can see a chart, and so a chart which shows us some problems that some people experience and some harmful habits that just are not healthy for their lifestyle. And let us look at these things and let us choose two things which you yourself find difficult to change. And we should rank each choice on a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is easy to change and 5 is very difficult to change. If if I speak about myself, I would choose like snacking between meals. It's very hard for me to change. It's like let us say just 4 out of 5. And that's the second thing, which also not healthy, is not doing exercise. So, and this is 3 out of 5 for me, because sometimes I can do some exercise, some physical activities. So please look at this chart and choose the things that just you understand are not healthy and how hard to change them. So, Sultan, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please.
I should choose one, ma'am.
Which one?
Should I choose one?
You should choose
Eating chocolate.
two things. Okay. And how hard is it to change?
It 3, ma'am. Still 3.
Mhm. And one more thing, please.
And the avoiding stress, say 3, ma'am.
And what does it depend on? So stress in your life.
It's as usual, ma'am.
Sorry?
It's studying like that, home task, everything. Yeah.
I see. I see. Okay. Well, anyway, so it's not connected with your whether you can. I mean, you can't change this. Yes, you can't avoid it. So now let us listen to Ashwati. Are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
So, what could you choose from this chart?
Avoiding stress, I will number it as 4 because I get tensed for everything, every small things.
Mhm.
And drinking tea or coffee, it's like 3 almost, so I can't avoid it. At least once I should have it.
Mhm. And why do we say that this is a harmful habit, bad habit, drinking tea?
Because tea and coffee has certain contents which will make addiction in us, so which is not good for our health. So because of which we people or many doctors suggest that avoiding tea or coffee is better.
I see. Okay. Well, Taib, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
So will you just choose something here?
Eating chocolate.
Okay.
It will be 3, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And
And why is it just not healthy eating chocolate?
yeah, I can eat as well as I cannot eat, and that is it's not needed necessary for me because without that I can also eat. And the second one is drinking tea or coffee. It's also not very needed for me. I'm okay without it also. So it's what to say? It's 2.
2. Sometimes you can just fight this habit, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I see. And Labib, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
So please.
Snacking between meals, ma'am.
And how hard is it to change?
It is very difficult to me.
Is it 5 out of 5?
No, ma'am. It is 3.
I see. And the other thing?
The other thing is drinking fizzy or sugar drinks, ma'am.
I see. So this is also a bad eating habit. Okay. Thank you. Does anyone else want to add something? Okay. Now let us move. If we move to the next slide here, we have some phrases that can be used in this situation, and we should decide which fit best in the ranking you have given for each choice. So the first one, so which habit does it go with? So Hepzibah. Right here. Yes, the first saying. So
Yes,
which habit is it connected with?
I don't see why I need to change. If it is it related to mine?
Related to what?
Is it related to my habits?
Okay. So
Yes,
which habit?
I don't see why I need to change. That related to driving a car, because it is not necessary for changing. It's not compulsory for changing. That habit is not necessary.
And you are not overweight, and that is why you don't need to move to walk, yes, instead of driving. I see. Ansila, so what about the second phrase?
It's impossible for me to change at the moment.
Which habit is it about?
Drinking fizzy or sugary drinks.
I see. Okay. So Asna?
Yes, ma'am.
Phrase number 3.
Trying to change habit like this only makes me nervous.
Which habit is it about for you?
It's smoking.
Smoking? I see. Do you smoke?
No, ma'am.
I see. This is about people, what people say when the doctors advise to stop smoking, to give up smoking, right?
Sorry, ma'am. No,
Because
ma'am.
it's not easy. Yes, some people say that it makes them nervous. Okay, Shamisha, say number 4.
When I try to give up something like eating less chocolate, I tend to do it even more. Snacking between meals, ma'am.
Yes, when you think about this, so you just do it more. I see. Ranisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Number 5.
I know it's bad, but I enjoy it.
What is it about in your life?
Drinking fizzy or sugary drinks.
I see. Okay. John Farvin, number 6, please.
I can see the advantage of changing, but I am not sure I can do it.
What is it about? Habit.
I think it's about avoiding stress.
Okay. Yes. So we can say I'm not sure I can avoid stress. And the last one, number 7, is for Hala Malik.
I want to change. I just have to make the effort. Not doing exercise, ma'am.
Yes, we all need to make some effort to start doing some physical activity. Okay, good. So this is about the lifestyle. Yes, and one more idea here. So if we look at the pictures, which do you think reflects your own attitude when people are trying to help you change habits? And what can we see in the pictures here? In the first picture, how does the patient behave when the doctor
is very
She's arrogant and she's not listening to what the doctor is saying.
Yes.
She behaves.
Her posture shows that she is not ready to follow doctor's advice.
Yeah, she is just careless.
Yes. And in the second picture, how does the patient behave?
The person is very respectful and listening to the doctor. Who cares
He's
about his
listening
life.
keenly to the doctor, what doctor is advising him.
And she's likely to follow his advice, the doctor's advice. Yeah. And so why do you think they just behave differently, these patients? What does it depend on?
If some people depends that if doctor is giving an advice, then some people is not willing to obey his rules. If he is asking them to do exercise, for example, if the doctor asks them to do exercise, some people are not willing to do. But some people are also very caring about their health, so they are willing to do the things what is advised by the doctor.
So you mean that it depends on only the patient, yes? But we should focus on the doctor's role. So the question is, why do you think it is necessary to consider patients' beliefs, emotions, and willingness in helping them to change lifestyle habits? So the question is about taking into consideration their willingness, their beliefs. So is it important to just understand? We were speaking about social and taking social and family history of the patients, and if the doctor knows all the details about the patient's life, he can just give a useful piece of advice, considering the condition of life and considering all connected with these habits. So it's very important. Okay, so this is about Lifestyle. We'll continue speaking about lifestyle next class. And so I would like you to focus on the home assignment. So home assignment that you should do after class during the next hour. So this is, we are going to start working on the platform netlanguages.com. This is the site which offers several courses. One of the courses is English for Medics. So you should use the link to go to this site. There are some materials here on the site which are free of charge, and we should use the free materials. There are some sample material, so when you follow this link, you should choose. There will be 3 options: basic, intermediate, and advanced, and you should choose advanced level. Choose advanced level, and if you click on advanced level, you'll get this sample. It is a welcome sample student. So it will look like this: medical English for health professionals, and you should click on this available sample. When you do this, you'll see you'll see the table of content here of this course. This is the name of the course: Medical English for Health Professionals, B2, C2. This is advanced level. And you can see that only a couple of lines are clickable here. And you should click the first line which is available. It's called, this is module 2, taking a medical history. So you'll see this picture, and you should click on this line. And then, yes, you will see the, this is the title, taking a medical history, and you'll see the timeline. So it shows that there are 14 units in this module, and you can see that only 5 are active, are available, accessible, and we should complete units from 1 to 3. 1, 2, 3. So there'll be some vocabulary tasks. Yes, most of them are vocabulary tasks. When you have done each of the units 1, 2, and 3, you'll see that they'll be marked with the green line here above each unit. Do you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And when you have finished each unit, you should take a screenshot of the last page of each unit. And as we usually do, you should insert the screenshots into the PDF file and upload this file to the Moodle site. So like here, for example, when you have finished unit 1, so it looks like this. And for unit 2, when unit 2 is just highlighted here, and you've done the exercises, so the words will appear, and you should take the screenshot. And in unit 3, so it's highlighted like here, unit 3, it's about common medical abbreviations. You should also just take the screenshot. So is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if you have any just difficulties with accessing the site, please just write to me in WhatsApp, because it's
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
well.